Are we live? Hello, YouTube! I'm here. Hello. So I tried streaming a few days ago with a game, and that's when I realized I didn't like gaming. So we're just gonna talk about all sorts of stuff. Now, the the goal of the stream today is to show off my model collection, but first I've got a few updates for you all. If you haven't seen my video, I'm not going to be doing any gameplay on this channel except for mindless fun games like Just Cause 2 or Dynasty Warriors, so if those interest you, I guess you can look forward to those. Let's see, what is the big announcement? Oh yeah, as a VTuber, I've decided to become more serious about being a VTuber, because before, like, for the last 6 months, I've just been winging it. I haven't really tried to be professional, I guess. I haven't had any tags. I haven't created anything that will let people engage with me. So that changes now. Boop. Those are my tags on Twitter. You can tag those if you have any of those. Fan art. There's my live tag, the general tag, the fan name, Oshi Mark, memes, all those. So if any of those, if you want to like draw something, or if you want to just tag me in general, or want me to see something, then those are the tags you shall use. I'm quite fond of Radio Rayn. All of them are actually not used. I was actually surprised. I think one of them has some content in there, Star Fairies that is, but overall it has been used since like 2021, so like it's my tag now. I claim it as my own. OBS, stop disconnecting. Those are the tags you want to focus on. So with that aside, let me get rid of this. I'm going to show off my model collection now. Great. I just realized one thing is that I'm gonna have to like fix the resolution on my VTube studio, because I do not have two models, and I want to see the chat. I mean, nothing's happening in the chat right now, but I want to see the chat while I'm doing the models. So hold on a second as I finagle the resolution. Crap. Let's see. Is that gonna work? Okay. Whoops. Let me just, there we go. Yeah, now I can look at the chat and do my model sharing at the same time. Fantastic. So if you didn't know, I collect a lot of models. From Booth, from Etsy, I collect a whole ton of models, like so many. Because I'm a Pokemon trainer, apparently. So we're just gonna go over the models I have here, alright? Alright, we cool with that? Fantastic. Let me just open up my model menu. You can't see it because I'm using Sprout, so it'll be surprise. The first model is, I'm just gonna go in order. This one. Oh, well, I've become a ghost. Unfortunate. I haven't used some of these in a while, so I haven't looked through the models and stuff. This one. Does it work? Ah, yes, my Booba model. See, this is indeed one of the models I use, well, have used. By the way, any of these models you see and you're like, I want that, let me know. I will send it to you if you want to become a VTuber, and I'll, of course, give you the Booth page so you can credit the artists and all that if you want to get a good start, because I have so many models, like, oh my god, so many. So, like, if you see one, you're like, hey, Rayn, I want that, can I have that? Let me know, and I will gladly help you out there. This is just mindless self-indulgent, by the way. I just like sharing my collection. So even if people just watch the VOD, I'm okay with that. Like, I don't care. I have a lot to talk about in terms of my models. Yeah, so let me see the next one. What's this? Oh dear. This is from Steam, because Steam Workshop has models, and I did not. I've never clicked this one before, because I just randomly download them without looking. Oh dear. Let me leave before I get copyrighted. Jesus. What's this one? Loading. This one. I think I've used this one once before. it's a good model. So if you again, if you were starting out and you want a model, then this is definitely one you want to go with. Of course, the rigging on here is, I think it's outdated. I need to fix it in terms of mouth thinking. Mouth syncing. God, I talk too fast sometimes. I'm afraid that some of these are like going to get me demonetized. So I'm like not going to click all of them. Jesus Christ. Some of these are terrifying. What's this one? OBS. There you are, OBS. Welcome back. I'm glad you decided to disconnect 7 times. Oh, God. At least I know I'm not alone in disconnecting. Dokeybird had that happen the other night. So... What's this? Oh, yeah, there's that. What's this? Whee! This is another model that I found. I have so many models. Whee! Big clicks on the that. Okay, that's fair. All right. So sorry, I was reading something. I was distracted because I'm very professional. Anyways, next model that's on the list that I have so many. God damn it. I think, what is this? Oh dear God. Churno Fumo model. Huh. I forgot I even had this. This is terrifying. Look at this thing. Wants to consume your soul. Should really fix the settings on this thing. What are the settings on the thing? Hold on, please. I want to fix this because this is awful. Patience, please. Must fix thing. Hey, Gabriel. Welcome to my model showcase. And right now I'm trying to fix this because, oh my God, it's not working right. Voice frequency, voice volume. Yeah, that. Blah. Now the mouth should work a little better, kind of, sort of. But yeah, if you haven't noticed, if you didn't see the earlier part of the stream, I have so many models, and like, I have no self-control because I've collected so many. And like I said, if you want to have a start as a VTuber, let me know, and I will share some of my collection with you. There's this one. This is one I used for a while. This model right here, quite a good model. It's not a bad model. I think what? Oh yeah. What was the? Oh yeah, I can put sunglasses on. Haha. Yeah, model speedrun, so many. But that's the thing that people are like, it's hard to become a VTuber. It's not. It really isn't. It's so easy to find a model. So easy. And so easy to find quality ones, too. Because, as you can see, I have so many. What other ones do I have? I have this one. That I haven't fixed the settings on yet. This is like me in the summertime. I get so dark. Let's see. And this one. Oh yeah, this is one I've used in actual videos before. Good. Your current specs can support PNG. Support it either. Jesus, OBS. It depends, really. It depends what you're streaming. In terms of, I know I have a friend who does streams off a hotspot, not even like Wi-Fi, and their computer isn't the best. So if you wanted to start and maybe try like Zatsudan or chatting streams like I do, I think you might be able to pull it off because it's not that intensive. Like I can run VTuber Studio at the same time as other things. But it's up to you if you wanna try it out. I don't know. Let me know if you ever do. Because it's not as intense as you think it is. What other ones do I have? I'm zoomed out. Stop. Whoa, you are very red. My God. Look at this red. Let me fix that. always make sure you turn off the whatever they call the movement config, because hello, because otherwise they zoom all around. It's obnoxious. Her eyes are also going crazy. My goodness. That's because I haven't adjusted the settings on this one yet. I bought a pack of these demon girls and I only customized one. That just shows how easy it is to get VTuber models. My God. I have so many I want to share because I've just been sitting on them. And you know when you're like a collector and you collect and then you were like, what's the point of collecting if I don't have anyone to share this with? This is this stream just because I have so many. Let's see. What else I got? What was this? Like, I forget how many I have. Oh my God. 8-bit. 8-bit Immortori. Indeed. Very fancy. I've made videos like this in the past, but I've never done a stream on it. What's this? Free? Oh, hello. Yeah, oh yeah, I got this model for free. This very high quality model for free. Yeah, I customized the hell out of the colors, of course. But yeah, she is very adorable, so like, again, if you want to start as a VTuber, definitely someone to look into. Again, just ask me and I will be like, yo, I have so many. Please take them off my hands. My God. What else do I have? Furan. Is this what I think it is? Yeah, it's my flandre. Because of course there are Toho VTuber models too. Very, very, very fancy. I like the wings on this one. It's very, like once in a while, maybe I'll do like a Toho model stream. It's how I started as a VTuber actually, because there was someone who ripped from Toho Cannonball, and I was using a Raiko model. Maybe I'll react to my first video at some point in the future. Who knows? What else we got? It's like roulette because I forget half of them. Oh, hello. This is one of the other ones I have. Very cute. Very cute color. Seriously, I want to create a new generation of VTubers and just throw these models at them because I'm like, please use them. I have too many. Like, they're so great and no one's using them. So please, people who find this stream, hit me up in the comments and be like, yo, I want to become a VTuber. I'm like, here's a bunch of them. Have a bunch. I'm your model dealer. But, because, geez, so many. So many. Let's see, what else do I have? I have this one. Aha! Little chibi angel girl. I think I have 2 other variations of her. By the way, some of these have emotions and expressions, others don't. This model was actually completely customizable, so I kind of went to town on each one. What's the final one look like? No, Batman. The red. Definitely red. But yeah, this rigging is very good on this model indeed. Very, very fluid. Look, blah, 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 blah. So again, I'm your model dealer. Hit me up. Hit me up. I can help you. Especially if you're going to stream on YouTube. We need more of those people. What else we got? Kanana Surami. Like, could get me. Whoa, okay. I don't know who you are. But we're just going to continue. Because some of these I don't even look at. I just download them and I'm like, okay, that's indeed a model. What's this do? Whee! Oh, okay. Another one. We're just having fun at this point. Like, we're playing random. Like, what is next? Okay, so... here's another model. Again, like, people are going to go through this VOD maybe at some point. They're just going to be like, why do you have so many? And I'm like, because I have a problem. Here's another model. Very cute model. let's see. It's like watching an artist stream, except instead of actual talent, it's just me talking about my overly big collection. Ah, my old VTuber model. OGs will recognize this one. I used this for a while on my channel. So maybe I'll bring her back someday because I actually have like art of her and shit. Back when I was the Shrine Miko or whatever, the Fox Miko. What words and things. What's this? That is indeed a model, very small. Some of these are like not exciting. I'm looking at them like no one would want to be this model unless you do. I'm not judging. Let's see. Oh yeah, you might have seen a meme video with this model in it, huh? It's the Chibi Chaba Chaba Miku. Yes, I downloaded it because I have no self-control. I actually did a video with this model once. Oh, and I also did a video with this. Hey guys, Charlie here. This model is cursed. I made a whole video on why it's cursed. Like, oh my god, why would someone make this? Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that one. Oh, jeez. But you know what they say? Just Monica. I'm not gonna bother trying to fix the movement on that because I'm not gonna use it. It is most definitely cursed. Making my way downtown through the listing. You walked into the cursed thing. I have so many models. Let's see. What is next? So many. I have a Nahida model. I can't actually use this very long because it's copyrighted, but I mean, I can use it. I just can't, like, build a channel around it, obviously. But, yes, I have a Nahida model for some reason. I forgot I downloaded that. What else do I have? Oh my god, so many. I've used, oh yeah, this is one I've used. I've used this one in models before. Again, if you're just tuning in now, I'm letting you know I'm like a model dealer. So if you want to start as a VTuber, let me know, and I can just be like, hey, here's a model, please use it. They're great, and no one else is using it. And of course, I'll give you all the information you need to credit artists and whatever. So please, this is just me shilling models. My God. What else? What is S1.3? My god, I forget half of these. Well, might as well find out. Loading. Ah, right, my Jang Shi model that I used for a little bit. All the Toho Cannonball models are actually rigged. Someone ripped them from the games. Hold on, let me show you. Right here. For that. See? Look at that. Right here. So how I got my start with models, actually. So they do exist. A whole lot of them. They're not rigged very well, obviously, but they're here. Let's see. What else do we have? We have this one. I think I used this one in a model. Oh my god, boobs. I used this in a... I was already a Toho VTuber. I moved past it. Because I have no interest in being that. This is one I used for a few videos. Not gonna use it again. I'm gonna use it on TikTok, actually. Because boobs get clicks there. For whatever reason. What else do we have? There's some made. Ah, yes. This one. Bunny maid. It looks like, but to me, she looks like a crab girl. I don't know why. It screams crab to me. I don't know why. Maybe it's the orange and like the overall aesthetic, but it doesn't scream bunny. It screams crab. It might just be me, but it screams crab. Let's see. Da, 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 da. But yeah, if you haven't heard, I'm not primarily Toho anymore. In fact, Toho is the least of my concerns right now because I got burned out on it. So I'm just doing whatever the hell I want. Some people might not be happy, but my channel. Let's see. Next one. This was my model for the longest fucking time. Like, oh my god, I used this model for the longest goddamn time. It kind of looks like Fuyo from Idle Yen. Like the whole style, the whole rigging style, the appearance. That's the vibe it gives me. But it's not my favorite. It's a friggin' Wit Wolf. What? Oh yeah, I use this temporarily too. This wolf model. You want to know why I have so many female models? It's because it's really hard to find good male models. That's why it took me forever to find my current one, and why I'm satisfied, because I'm like, it took me so long to find a male model that made me go, that one. That is the one I want. Because for the most part, the pre-mades are often always female, but you know, that shouldn't bother you. If you like a model, use the fucking model. I'm not judging you. I used the female model for the longest goddamn time. If you like the aesthetic, if you like the vibe, go for it. Be best girl. That's all you can be. Sometimes it takes a real man to be best girl, if you know what I mean. Let's see. What else we got? What is XL? You can't see this, but I can. Oh, okay. It's a Figma, apparently. Okay. Well, not the best model out there. I think it's free on Booth. It's like $0. Alright, well, that was fun. What is Zenbai? Oh yeah, my other booba model, but OBS couldn't handle it, and OBS had to be like, I can't do it, man. Gotta disconnect for a little bit. The problem with this model is that crediting it is a pain in the ass, because on the page there's no artist or rigger, so I had to credit the store because there was no information. I'm like, you're making this difficult for me, please. So it was really annoying. I've also edited the colors on this one, so because you know some because then you can be unique in a way. And OBS, I will eat you, seriously. I think I went through most of the ones that actually matter. Let's see. Yeah, so in that case, I'm just gonna choose a random one, talk about other shit, because I have the freedom to do that. What one do I want to go with? Friggin' OBS, stop it. I'll go with this one. Yeah, we're gonna use this one for a little bit, so I can talk. All right. So if you are late and you didn't see what I announced at the very start of the stream, which makes sense because it was at the very start, I have tags now on Twitter. Oshi Mark, fan name, general live art memes. So if you want to tag me or make stuff or whatever, those will be the tags you use. I'm quite proud of some of them. Like Radio Rayn is by far the smartest thing I've ever come up with, and that's pretty sad. So that aside, For future plans on the channel, I'm going to do more chatting streams. That is my goal. I want to just get my thoughts out there in the world, talk about random shit, react to random shit, and like if there's something important, I'm going to talk about it or whatever. For my video content, this is going to continue being what it is. Occasional videos where I talk about why I don't like something, or like talking about a certain thing and X factor, whatever. The reason why I don't like editing and I don't like scripting, and that's perfect for streaming because I can just ramble on and it doesn't have to matter. I don't even have to be entertaining because I know I'm not. So my voice box makes noise and then stuff happens. So it's random nonsense, per se. The model I'm using currently, the Catboy one, that is going to be my main one going forward until I can have enough money to request my own personal one. So get used to seeing him around. Occasionally, like right now, I will switch to other models once in a while if I feel like it. But for the most part, he is the face of the channel. So that is who I am. I am the Star Cat Rayn Nightingale. If you want a model, let me know. Because I'm trying to create a whole new wave of VTubers, and I'd love to see people using all these VTuber models that are just sitting on store shelves gathering dust, because they're so high quality. Like, someone use them. Maybe that's what I should have used V-Crystallize for. Hey, buddy, come over here. I got the goods. I got the goods. Come over here. So yeah. All right. What am I gonna? So I'm job searching right now because I am out of work. If you didn't know. So if I get the job I want, will content decrease? Probably not, because I usually record in the evening. But live streams would probably be relegated to days I have off. If I get the job. I don't know if I will. But either way, I'm hoping I get the job because then I can funnel the money back into my career and hopefully fund that and get off the ground more. Invest in better equipment like a phone stand so I can start to use phone tracking, because I use a webcam if you didn't know, so it's not like the best. I have glasses, so it cannot read my eyes half the time, so I look like a friggin' zombie as it tries to track me. It's like, I don't know. And my webcam isn't bad. It's probably like the second best webcam. But of course, you know, phones are just better. They can track you flawlessly. They can do the puffy cheek thing, whatever. So there's that. What other updates do I want to talk about? Right. In terms of the content that isn't gaming, whatever, because I'm just going to be talking, aside from my just rambleness, I do want to like react to news articles and stuff. Not like, you know, news, but I mean like what kind of drama is happening on the internet today and that stuff. Because I want to just react to it with you guys instead of going, so today something happened and look at it yourself. I want to like discuss it in chat with you guys. Like being like, oh hey, this thing's stupid, or you could be like suggesting, hey Rayn, this stupid thing happens, do you want to look at it? And I'm like, oh sweet, let's go look at it. That kind of stuff. I really need to fix my OBS. My God, maybe I'll like connect stream elements to it or something. It's vanilla OBS at the moment. I used to have stream elements on Twitch, but I never bothered to try and hook it up to YouTube. Probably should have done that, but I didn't bother. So there's that. So yeah, I don't got much else to say. I know, Rayn, streams are supposed to be like an hour or 2 hours long. What are you doing? Bro, I don't have the attention span to go more than 20 minutes. This is long for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a shorter stream. I know some people tune into streams for like hours of content, but that's usually gaming streams. You know what I mean. If I'm drinking, oh yeah, the stream's gonna go for a long time. But I'm stone cold sober right now, so I do not have the attention span to continue. Hello, Roma. Apologize for OBS. It disconnects all the time. I'm sorry, but you missed the whole VTuber model roulette. You'll have to catch it on the VOD because I went through a whole lot. Overall, was I? Indeed. Welcome. I'm gonna try and do more streams. They won't always be super long. Like 30 minutes is long for me. But I'm gonna try to do streams because I want to communicate with my fan base more regularly. As you know, I'm the community poll guy. I make so many polls because I want you guys to feel like you're engaging with me. I don't want to just have my community tab get cobwebs and you guys are like, how do I talk to this guy? Because that's the thing. I want to engage, like, back and forth. Like, this is how I am. So overall, I want to just. There's a word for it. I'm blanking. Rapport. I want to have a rapport with the fan base and stuff like that. And hopefully, by doing more streams, I can attract more people who like watching streams, and then we can build a whole thing. Because I have, how many do I have? Like 1,600 subscribers, a little more than that, which is something I never thought I'd get. So that's amazing, and it's also something that OBS, even if you get a lot of subs, that doesn't mean people are going to interact with your content constantly, because there's a lot of YouTubers out there. I don't interact with my favorite YouTuber constantly. I have other YouTubers to watch. So even if you have a high sub count, not every single person of that number is going to interact with you. So my goal is to like build a rapport with a few of you, maybe a dozen, 12. I'll take 12 watching my stream. Easy money. I'm not asking for anything else in that. Because right now, this chat right here is 100 times better than chat I had on Twitch, which was no one ever talked. Even if I had like 5 viewers, emptiness. No one ever said anything. And I'm like, okay, how am I supposed to engage if you're not engaging? Talk to me, please. I'm right here. And like, I'm not trying to say like, I'm demanding you to talk, but it's easier when people are like, okay, hi, how are you doing? Just a hello. And then I can build off that, and we build off each other, and it's give and take. Because you get trash tier content, and I get someone watching my trash tier content. I think that's completely fair. Yeah, Twitch doesn't have an algorithm. It's basically who has the most viewers gets pushed. So that's why most people, well, everyone I see, go on Twitch and they're like, yo, I'm going to be live in like 5 minutes. And it also doesn't let you schedule streams ahead of time, so people don't get to see your streams as they're coming. Like on YouTube, you can schedule like a year, 3 years in advance if you want to. Yo, I'm going live in 3 years, be there. So people know to set aside time to watch your stream if they're interested. Unlike Twitch, where it's like 5 minutes before it happens, or they have their schedule, so you can look in and you're like, oh, they're going to be live then. But even then, it doesn't really help. It's easier if you can schedule, because that holds you to it in a way. I mean, yeah, I posted about my stream on YouTube, on Twitter. Mostly because I wanted to see if people cared, because most people on Twitter, as far as I know, from my experiences, don't seem to care about YouTube VTubers at all. But I think Dokibird is changing that. God bless my Oshi, because now indie VTubers on YouTube. You are a YouTuber on VTuber on YouTube. So clearly you are cool or whatever. So there's that. What else? I'm trying to think of something to talk about, because I don't want to end the stream too early. Like OBS, I will demist you, but I don't want to end it too early because I'm not going to stream tomorrow because I have a podcast plan. Look forward to that, by the way. Yeah, technology is very fun. Which is funny because I never disconnected while streaming on Twitch, which is weird because it's the opposite problem my friend is having. He always disconnected on Twitch, but on YouTube he's fine. It seems to be the opposite case for me. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna disconnect every 5 seconds. I'm like, please, OBS, stop it. My God. So there's that. What else do I want to talk about? I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'm not sure. I have a lot on my mind, a lot to say, and I'm like, does it fit into the actual topic? Because I was talking about sharing my models, and I'm like, fuck it. That was the early part of the stream, and I did say plus updates, so you know that those updates could be anything. Could be anything. Could be me rambling about the moon made of cheese. Let's talk. What is a thing that can grind my gears? Right. I have something. What's something I don't like, and I've said this in past videos, is the gatekeeping of the VTuber community. I brought this up briefly earlier in the stream, how they seem to think you need $8 billion to get a model and to like storm the fields of Mordor just to be relevant. And as you can see from all the models I've shared, it's not very hard to become a VTuber. I have a whole video on it that got over 1,000 views, that how to become a VTuber on a low budget. It's actually quite simple. And I want to see more VTubers like that. I'm tired of seeing people discouraged because they're like, I don't have the money or whatever. No, you don't need that. Like, it's so easy. So easy. I see a lot of pre-debut VTubers who want to get everything perfect, and that's fine. If you're that kind of person, more power to you. But don't think if you're new that is the norm. You don't need to do that. When I started, I clicked upload. That's what I did. I just upload. I uploaded. Can you change this? Can you change model color size? This one is actually a customizable model. So yes, I don't know about the size, like that, but you can change the color. This one was originally a different color. Now it is blue. But if you want to see one where you can actually customize most things about it, hold on. Let me pull it up. So one of the ones I used before. Hey, Void. Yeah, if you want to see one that has that not only allows color customization, but you can edit it, but it has toggles that allow you to do whatever the frig you want. Yeah, here. This is my Jane Sheet model. You can customize the colors on this one, but I haven't done that yet because I'm lazy. So here's what you can do. You can toggle all that. You can do that, and then of course the degenerate's favorite toggle, the bigger boobs toggle. So there's so many like different like what is it? Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Boo. There's tons of different toggles with this model. Like, oh geez, that's lewd. Also lewd. Also lewd. Like this model is degenerate in general. Yeah, all different kinds of toggles. But yeah, this is just one of the models I have. Actually, my main model, the one I'm using right now, actually has more customization. So let me share that, because I never actually uploaded the showcase. Well, I did, but unfortunately I was muted. So I recorded the whole video, and then it turned out I was muted. And I'm like, oh no. So I never redid it. Hey, there he is. Okay, so now let's see what this guy can do. All right. So as you can tell, way more fluid rigging because only the best. So glasses, you can have a little glasses, and yes, he's you can customize his colors too. Monocle, Inochi 2D. I don't think I have. Fish in the mouth, little cat ears here. Lollipop. gamer controller. This heart thing, whatever the hell it does. T, when you want to look extra fancy. Pondering. And then I believe writing. Then we have... there's toggles on F1, but I don't know if I have any toggles on OBS, so I don't want to accidentally screw that. But then we have this cat paw. Cat ears gone, cat tail gone. And this is a cool one. You've probably seen it on V Shoujo before. The chibi toggle. Look at this. There's a chibi toggle in this thing. For the record, Iron Mouse paid $2,000 for a model with this toggle. Do you want to know how much I paid for a model with this toggle? $23. That's it. So, to people who think you need to spend an arm and a leg for something that's fancy, you don't. Lollipop, look, it has all the same toggles. Is that cool? Like, so it carries over. So it's just a press of a button. Blue, 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 blue. So it's funny. So I don't even have to commission a chibi model. I already have one. It's built in. Got an anger mark here. Even sadder. Shut up, OBS. Dizzy. And sparkles. I think I can make my guy disappear too. Yeah, you can do that. But yeah, this is my main model, and there's a reason why he's my main model. So just so you know, the models that have this toggle, the guy doing that, his works are like $2,000 for rigging, and I got it for $23. So if you look on Booth, you'll find models that are quality. It does depend on what you want from the model. That is very true. You could want nothing that fancy. You could want something pretty basic. You could just want basic rigging, like, or like, you know, fluid rigging, but like no emotes, because maybe you don't use too many emotes. So maybe you want something like, I don't freaking know, maybe you want something like this. Maybe you want something this basic, like. It doesn't have really any expressions, but it has the good rigging. It's able to be customized colors, and yeah, I have seen that app, and I think it's silly because it's kind of cheap looking, in my opinion. If someone wants to use it, that's perfectly fine. But I shy away from the custom 3D one, but that's just my opinion, because I'm a fan of 2D. I know I could have like used Vroid or something like that, but I'm not a Vroid user. I've invested too much in live 2D with my collections. So let's see. Yeah, if you want like simple, like let's say you wanted something simple, but like I don't know, basic. It'd be like this one right here, this model right here. Yes, it's a girl, but like I said, you need, you know, like I said before, there's way too many female models and not enough male ones in the pre-made market, but that's fine. Like, if you vibe with a model, use it. Like, I'm not gonna trick you, because I've used so many female models. What other ones do I have? And again, I will repeat again, because I'm doing it ad nauseum. If you want to get started as a VTuber and you want models, I'm your dealer. Because I have so many. Let's see. Which one should I settle on for now? Because I'm going to stop switching around every 5 fucking seconds. Let's go with... no, what now? We'll stick with this one for a little bit. Once I fix the mouth, oh my god, the friggin' tracking, it's bad. If you didn't know, like usually they come default where it doesn't track your microphone. sounds, so like the mouth just does not work. So you have to like go and manually fix that. As you can see now, it's opening more because it's actually picking up my microphone. I hope. Come on, speak. Okay. Yeah, because I'm staring at my model, so I get frustrated if it doesn't like work. And a lot. Ironically, if you have a phone and no webcam, you're actually better off, especially if you have a stand, because the phone is so much better tracking than webcam. I don't have a phone. Well, I do have OBS. I'm going to need to work on you before my next stream, because, oh my god. I use mic tracking, yes. I use a combination of mic tracking and the webcam tracking. So it follows my mouth movements, and it follows the voices, the sounds out of my mouth. So it's like as accurate as can be to what I'm saying, because you can customize your ooh, ee, ooh. But of course it doesn't pick up as well as a phone would. But you know, because you can do mouth smile plus voice frequency, which is a combination of the webcam picking up your mouth and the sounds. It works better, of course, with a phone, because the phone picks up your mouth movements way better. It also depends, again, on rigging, because certain models pick up your rigging better. Like, for example, pick up your mouth better, whatever. Like this guy right here, if you can see, his mouth is moving a lot more fluidly, because it is picking up the fact that I'm... So yeah, I did use him for a little bit, this model, although he was a different color. So yeah, again, if you want this model, I can give it to you. Consider it a gift. This model costs about like $50, and it's fully customizable. It has like, oh Jesus, like 18 different hair colors and 18 different other colors. And all you gotta do is like drag and drop in the folder, and you can like replace it and customize it all you want. So it's fun. And did I mention it has sunglasses? It has sunglasses. But, yeah. I have so many. But yeah, so far this stream is more successful than anything I've had on Twitch, which is I'm glad for. Yes, it's my not Fuyo from Idol EN. Seriously, doesn't this model look like the one Fuyo uses in terms of the mouth, the whole appearance? I think it does. Might just be me though. Because once I saw it, I'm like, wait, yes, you need to calm down, okay, for like a second. But yeah, if you didn't know, Idol, yeah, I do have many. Hold on, let me count how many I have. I gotta open my thing up. Da 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 da. Clicky click. Gotta open my Steam folder because it's where I keep all my stuff. Vtuber Studio, stream assets. I have I have 124 models. That's how many I have. That's how many I have collected. 124. So to those who say it's too hard to become a VTuber, it's not. It's really fucking easy. It is so easy. Like, and to those who think it's hard to get noticed, it's not. All it takes is consistency and focus. Tagging and all that. And here's a thing that many people don't know. On YouTube, they love VODs. I'm not saying VODs you like save from Twitch. I'm saying YouTube VODs from the streams you have on YouTube. If you tag it right, it will push those VODs because it likes their length and it likes how long they are. So if you push those, you'll get traction. Don't worry about it. And overall, it's better because your VODs never go away. And so you're always generating interest. Like on Twitch, that is the one thing I will never like. The fact that your VODs get deleted. Let them stick around, please. Let people go back 3 years and see what I streamed then so they can catch up. But no, Twitch decided, no, your VODs don't get to stick around. Go use YouTube for that. I'm like, isn't that your rival? And they're like, YouTube will never catch up to us. Yeah, but they pay more. And they do, because Twitch is 70-30 with the 30 being the creator, and YouTube is 70-30 with the 70 being the creator. So you can see why YouTube, at least in that regard, stands on top. And the biggest argument for people saying that what am I looking for? That Twitch is better is because of the chat like the interactivity on the chat, like you get like bits and all that and stuff. And I get that, but as someone who's never cared about Twitch culture, I don't care. It's not something I care about. Like, as long as people can type in my chat and say hello, that's all I care about. I don't care about crowd control or anything like that. That is something that I've never cared about. I find few VTubers on Twitch I watched for a few weeks after I'm not sure, lost interest. Yeah, unless you're a big VTuber, like to find VTubers on Twitch, you don't search on Twitch. You go to Twitter, and that's where they are. Because in the VTuber tag, the VTuber support chain, whatever. Yeah, okay, here's how I started. I started on YouTube with podcasts. And then on my second video, I got a Toho model and I tried to do shorts. And it didn't go anywhere. And then I got discouraged. And then I went on Twitter. And they're like, you should try Twitch. And I'm like, okay. I did Twitch. Eventually I got a Twitch affiliate. Like a month after. I felt left out. So I tried TikTok. Got 1,000 followers on TikTok. But like none of my videos ever did more than 200 views and I had no comments. So I just kind of got discouraged. And by that point, I had lost my voice from making so much content. So I went on YouTube and I rebranded to Rayn's Bopping Beats. And I started uploading forgotten and like underloved remixes from bands that I either don't exist anymore or don't use OBS. And by the point I got some traction, I realized I was going somewhere. My voice had healed, so I rebranded, but not the Rayn Nightingale immediately. I was Vermilion Nightingale for a while because I was in the Toho craze. So I rode that for a long time, and then I changed models a few times, and eventually I rebranded back to Rayn Nightingale, and then I switched to my current model, and here I am today. So that was my journey as a content creator. What I learned was that Twitch was a waste of my time. It's not built for someone like me. Yes, I know. Just chatting is the biggest category on Twitch, and that's what I do. But the algorithm is such ass. I much prefer YouTube, the algorithm, to Twitch's. Like, Twitch is just popularity contest, really. Just getting lucky. And it can get overwhelming at times, and, like, I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it. Like, both have their strength, but in terms of freedom and, like, on YouTube, you don't always have to stream either. You can make shorts, you can make long-form content, short-form content, you can do whatever the hell you want. And, like, I guess, what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, there is little to no discovery on Twitch as well. That's true. But I get there are some people who say, yeah, you can make it on Twitch, but what they don't tell you is that not only do you have to constantly rely on raids from other VTubers or streamers or whatever, but you have to be like you have to mingle. You have to be like, oh, can I raid you or can you raid you? Collab, blah, blah, blah. It's hard to grow solo. And as an antisocial gremlin, I much prefer growing social, which is what growing solo, and that's what I did on YouTube. I just did my own thing. And slowly but surely, I built up a fan base, subscribers, people who like me for me. That was important. That's why I always do the community tab. I like to engage. I don't want people here just from, like, it's okay to just like my content, whatever. I'm not going to judge you for that. But I try to make it a point to reach out to you, so you reach out to me. So you want to listen to me bitch because that's just me, right? It's just me. So you just want to listen. I'm sounding like a narcissist right now, but you're here for me, and that's what I've been building towards. Because every time I'm like, hey guys, what should I do on the channel? I get at least 6 comments saying, do whatever the hell you want, man. And that kind of makes me feel good. Like, it's like, yo, why are you asking us? We're here for you. And that's why I love you guys. Because you're like, yeah, just do your thing. And that's why I got confident and I stopped being scared. Because I didn't break away from Toho content for the longest time. Because I was afraid, like, everyone... I was afraid that, like, people would be like, I don't care anymore. But you guys have proven to me that I can just slowly branch out and do the content I want to do, and you'll be here for me. I'm sure some have left, like they're not interested, but as some left, more came in. And that's been awesome. I mean, I got a lot from my bitching Niji Sanji video, my god. That was my rage video, scream about Niji Sanji. But yeah, so I'm a professional yapper, really. Okay, raids aren't even a guaranteed way to grow either. It seems to be very hit or miss depending on who raids you. And yeah, that's true. I have gotten raided before when I was on Twitch. I think it was like 30 people, and they all left immediately. Like, they didn't care what I was doing. I think people just do it for brownie points. Like, we're going to raid this person. And then their fan base does not care. Why? Because I am not that VTuber. Why would they go watch a VTuber they don't know? Like, I never understood that. I never rated anyone because I'm like, my viewers are here for me. They're not here for random Joe Schmo over there. So why would they even go there? And I know it has a whole culture. Like, people are like, we're going to go support this person rating. But for the most part, it doesn't work. Because people don't care. They're there for their Oshi, for the person they're interested in. And overall, like, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. And I know, like, I know some people put a lot of stock into it. They want to be like, oh yeah, okay, so I'm gonna get rated, and that's gonna be my ticket to stardom. No. Here's the thing. For a raid to work, and there's many components for a raid to work, not only do you have to be of the same niche that the person who rated you is part of, but you have to be interesting. And if you're not interesting, it's not going to work. Unfortunately, in my case, I was not interesting to them. Like, I'm interesting to other people, but to them, they were like, no, and they left immediately, so the raid was a complete waste of time. And, like, it's kind of like, what am I going to do? What are you going to do, right? And, like, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Like, it's a whole different community and society. There was a few times I got sleep and my phone... What was that? The heart is in the way. AFK about 3 different streams. Yeah, fake niceness like that is kind of eh. There are people who do it out of a genuine good place, but as you said, it seems like a little PR stunt. Yeah. It definitely feels like a PR stunt. Because they pat themselves on the back. If you've been on Twitter, Godspeed, you'll see people like, stream's over, I rated at whoever, we had a good time, big ups. And here's the point that I know it's PR, because someone made a post calling out someone where they're like, we had a raid train going, and this person didn't raid. He just ended the stream. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? He didn't want to raid. There's nothing wrong with that. He was like, I don't fucking feel like raiding someone, because why would I raid someone if I don't feel like they matter? Like, why would I raid someone I don't care about? And I respect that kind of honesty over raiding someone for the whole, the whole general pat yourself on the backness. Because, like, if you're going to raid someone, do it because you like their content. Do it because, okay, this is one of the parts where I think you should only raid your friends. Raid your friends. That's fine. Because not only is there usually overlap, because if you collab often, then your viewers are their viewers, whatever. So they'll gladly go over there. And that's why, and that's why Hololive raids usually work, because if Gura's like, hey, go raid Ame, they're going to go raid Ame and be into it, because usually for the most part, the Hololive fans overlap, which is why it works in that scenario. But if you are random Joe Schmo number 5 and you're like, yo, Chad, we're going to raid Joe Jumbalo and we're a Minecraft channel, but he does Apex, it's not going to work out. But they do it anyways because they're like, it works for the analytics. Good job, me. Good job, me. Pat myself on the back. I totally rated that person. Yeah, and they had 5 extra viewers for about a second. Congratulations, you helped not at all. In fact, that person probably didn't even know who you were. They're like, who is this person rating me? I'm trying to shoot people right now in Apex, YouTube, in Apex. Calm down. Yeah, it's just, it's something that I just don't understand, and I don't think I'll ever understand. It's why I don't consider myself part of the VTuber community. For the longest time, I just consider myself a YouTuber with a VTuber model, and I think I still do that at times. Hold on. Water break. That's a reminder to you guys to get water too. Be right back. Well, if that wasn't a thing to pause on, my God. Gura, that's one of, yeah, she's one of the biggest VTubers. Actually, she is the biggest. I can see why I relate to that. In terms of a lot of VTubers, I do watch their clips more often than their streams. Not only because I don't have time to watch their streams, but because a lot of them, is going to be a hot take, a lot of them don't have the personality to carry a stream. It depends on opinion, of course. Like, for me, Yuko Yurei and Poco Raccoon, they can carry a stream. I can listen to them recite the alphabet, for God's sake. But for others, I can see why they wouldn't. And it is personal taste. A lot of people like Fuamoko. I don't like Fuamoko. I think they rely too heavily on the twin gimmick, and I think they seem too fake. That's my hot take. So, yeah, that's my hot take on Fuamoko. Also, there's the issue of people writing off the success or charisma of others, and when they're solo without anybody else to help them and stream, they feel... That is indeed a case. Look, it's a dog eat dog world out there. There's nothing wrong with collabing with someone to grow your channel. That is pragmatic, and I do not look down on you for doing that. But only do it if you know you have the skill to stand on your own after you get that fame. OBS, shut up. Only do it if, sorry, my brain went scatter mode right there. Only do it if you know you can stand on your own. And if not, like, people are gonna flock to you, and then what's gonna happen? They're gonna be they're gonna be watching a stream where you're just like, okay, yeah, all right, yeah. You'll be like a reaction channel. No one will care. Also, there was Animator dedicated, yeah, Deedle. He got banned from Twitter. Poor guy. Because of some sketchy, not it wasn't sketchy at all. Some risque fan art of Gura, and Twitter decided no, and yeah, Doodle. And basically, Twitter decided we're going to throw you into Mordor because how dare you do that risque art because we're offended. Whatever. It's really annoying. Funny because I've been a streamer myself on multiple platforms for 4 to 5 years now. I usually feel more awkward and yeah. I relate so heavily to that. I have a podcast tomorrow, and it's luckily with my best friend of over 10 years, so it'll feel pretty natural. But if you look back, it's unlisted now, but I had a collab with Joey the King, and it was the most awkward time of my life because I'm awkward. I suck at collabs. Like, people, like, especially if it's like a big collab, they'll be like, ha ha ha, laughing, and I'll be in the corner, forgotten, just standing there going, yeah, okay, cool, awesome. Because the only time I would be able to make that work is if I was drunk. Like, get a few alcoholic beverages in me and I can make that work. But sober, hell no. I do much better by myself and just talking into the ether. Because, that's what I do naturally. Even when I'm not recording, I think out loud. I'll pace around going, today is a fine day. What am I going to do today? No. So that's how I do it. So it's how I've always done it. And why I prefer solo works. And it's funny because here's something disingenuous about the VTuber community. You'll see on Twitter, they'll be like, yo, I'm looking for collabs. And then you hit them up. And not only do they just blow you off and never talk to you, even if you message them, it just never goes anywhere. So I think these are big VTubers, big quotation marks, and probably bigger than them in terms of subscribers. But on Twitter, they have like 10,000 followers, so clearly they're important. But I think they do that so it makes them look better. Like, we're helping out the little guy. No, you aren't. The actual big VTubers don't do that because, like, they have a little integrity. You clearly don't. And it's like basically teasing the little guy. Yeah, we'll do a collab with you. Just reply to this with your PNG. And then nothing happens. And it's like, yo, don't give these people false hope. That's annoying. Don't do that. That's awful, actually. And I've seen it happen so many times. It's happened to me. Like, they'll be like, yo, I want to do a collab. And they have like 10,000 followers. And back then, I was nobody. I had like 50 followers on Twitter. Yeah. And I was like, okay, here's my PNG. Let's do this. And then radio silence. Nothing. Hey, Solly. But yeah, radio silence. Absolutely nothing. And I felt discouraged. I felt like no one cared. And that's why I want to be not that. Yeah, sure, I don't like collabs, but if someone ever asked to collab with me, especially when I'm a little bigger, I will 100% collab with them. I don't care if they're mooching off me for numbers. I don't care, because I don't want to be that person who ghosts the little guy. It's awful. The only reason a big VTuber would ever collab with one of the little guys is if it's somebody they really trust. Yeah, that's true. Because they're like, this is my friend, he's just starting, I'm going to collab with him. But for the most part, yeah, or someone they already know or interested in them. And that's the case. When it comes to, oh God, Brain, hello. Do you want to come back from vacation now? When it comes to those kind of collabs, I'd be surprised if they actually say, all right, we're going to help you out. We're going to interact with you and stuff like that. I didn't have anyone. Okay, I did have someone. I'm not going to mention them by name because it kind of led to drama, which included my partner. But I was in a Discord server where they help people get affiliate. And basically what happened was that without going into too much detail, my girlfriend posted something and they're like, I hate, and they vague posted in the Discord and it was like, yo, I hate when people cry about real life, and it was just like a whole mess, and that's why I decided to stop trusting people like that. My quite literal first interaction with that culture was someone who said they'd do a sketch of VTubers who just, yeah. Oh my god, there's so many of those. And there's the ones who are like, yo, I'm testing out emotes. Let me do your emotes. And I've like replied to a lot of them, and they like never get back to you half the time. It's annoying. Like they never really get back to you. Like you can post, even if you're like the only one in that reply chain, they'll like your post and maybe follow you, but then they'll do nothing. And it's like, oh, that's disheartening. Sometimes they're genuine and it works. Hello, someone, literally. Also, about VTubers I dropped. I remind something. One more reason is time zone difference. Yeah. That is true. There are cases of time zone differences where a talent is doing it at like 3 a.m. your time, and you're like, I want to catch that, but I can't. Or it's like too early or whatever. That's why there's a joke about the EU bros Europe always getting gypped, because all the VTubers are either in America or in Japan. So like it's really hard for them to get any representation. We don't have a Hololive Europe yet. It's only a matter of time though, because that would be pretty awesome. But yeah, whew. I don't know. Got anything else you guys want me to rant about? Because I am a rant machine. Just say something, I'll go off. I have no self-control. Also, longest talk stream ever so far. Woo, achievement! It's practice for my voice. I haven't talked this long in a long time. Yeah, you're from Ireland, so you know. Holopian. That is definitely something to do. What was weird is that they did do it, but deleted the art shortly later without mentioning it. It's weird because it feels just... Oh, so they didn't mention it. Like, you saw it, but they didn't mention it. Who do they think they are? Niji Sanji? Jesus. No, I will never stop taking potshots at Niji Sanji. Ever. They are my target practice. It's so easy. So I will always bring them up when I can, because they still make me angry, and I'll never forgive them. I'll never forgive Niji Sanji. Yeah. Onto the Europe thing. Yeah, it sucks to be European. I'm fortunately not European. I am American. But I can understand why it would be hard, because everyone is not streaming in your time zones. So you either have to get up super early or stay up super late, or just not sleep at all. Forget about sleep. It's overrated. So, yeah. I'm beginning to realize I like streaming. Streaming is kind of fun, especially when I'm allowed to just talk like this for as long as I want. It's fun. Networking and social keyword research is quite the Yeah, I learned that early on. Networking is important at the start. Once you get going, you don't really need it, at least in my opinion. I haven't watched much about Niji Sanji. What do they do? Give me a TLDR. They basically condoned harassment in the workplace, drove one of their talents to basically attempt to commit suicide, and then they fired her despite her wanting to leave amicably, banned her from her socials for a month, didn't let her talk, and then she exploded as a result. And they're still exploding. So yeah, that idol is Doki Bird, by the way. With the time zones differences, the only way you can appeal to a European audience as an NA bro dead is if you stream in the afternoon. Well, I'm streaming in the afternoon, so there you go. Afternoons are probably going to be my streaming time, like always, because I don't like streaming at night. Is 1 p.m. EST a good stream timing? Yeah, it is. It is. Because they're at most they're like 5-6 hours ahead. So that's still like the evening hours for them. It's not bedtime yet. So if you stream at 1 p.m. EST, that's a good time. Or anywhere between like 1 and 3, really. So there's that. And hey, didn't idiot. So, like, I don't know how many of my subscribers are European. Could be quite a few. Apparently, the majority is United States, according to my analytics. By the way, being a YouTuber is stressful. Do you want to know why? Because you make your video, pull an idea out of your ass, and then you upload it, and you stare at your analytics and hope something happens. You basically just hope something happens. And sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, so yeah, it's like OBS, I swear to God, stop. I don't even know how long I was disconnected there. Yeah, please. What was I talking about? OBS distracted me. Oh yeah, the analytics and stuff. Sometimes it doesn't work out, so it can be discouraging. But here's my advice to any content creator: don't delete your content. Don't delete your content ever, because on YouTube, there may be a random time, even a year from now, where the algorithm decides, you know what, that video is going to the moon. So don't ever delete it, because there's always a chance that YouTube will pick it up for a ride. For me, it's usually like 2-3 days after I upload it, unless it's like really topical, like the Niji Sanji one, where all of a sudden my videos just gain traction, like boom. So like right now I have one that has like 700 views that I uploaded like 3 days ago. So yeah. Muted cough. Didn't want to cough in your ears, unless you're into that. But yeah. I don't really have much else to say. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't have much more to go on. And my voice is starting to go. And also, OBS needs to shut up. I need to look into that. Thank you very much for everyone who showed up and chatted with me, and we had a little good time. If you missed the beginning of the stream, you can go through the VOD, see what's up. And one last thing, I'll share it again because everyone's here right now. I have my tags on Twitter that you can use. So make sure you keep these in mind so you can tag me on Twitter and stuff. Star Fairies, Rayn Nightingale, Radio Rayn, Night Narc, Random Rayn. So yeah, make sure that's what you can tag. There's my Oshi Mark. See you all later. Goodbye.